Hello everyone, welcome back to KotOR2. We are going into the cantina to further investigate this murder and see if we can discover anything about it now that we're actually officially looking into it. Proper official. No, I don't, actually. Murder? No. Yeah, right, he doesn't care. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. There are some people who might. Aren't they? I can... we'll leave that bit for now.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
Yeah, I keep going in it, though, don't I? This.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Yeah. Any reason why Dagon Kent would kill Studio?
You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her.
So how well do you know Dagon?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
I know. Yeah, and then there's Bekel.
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Quaking in my boots. Alright, so we actually got a journal update there. Sounds like Dagon made a pass at her, rejected violently. Alright then. Not you. Maybe you?
Good to see you again.
No, the murder.
What do you want to know?
I don't think
Again, because
this is the guy. Yeah.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Nope.
Foul business, that is.
This one. Someone saying that Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon on the night she was murdered. Very good motive. Well, it's a motive, but, you know, it's kind of harsh. So, you know, reason to kill someone, but we'll give it a go.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong.
Ooh.
Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Yes, thank you. Now, are we speaking to him or him now? Probably him.
Know him. He's probably my best.
Another journal update. So they'd regularly held insults at each other for fun. Patrons didn't know them would think otherwise. Need to find whatever happened that night and try to prove it couldn't be. Alright, so what did happen? Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Anyone here know, maybe? Maybe you know, Vix. Thank you. Got my auto print? I guess, yeah. I bet it was you. You're far too inconsequential to be inconsequential. Okay, so we're done in here, apart from this dude. The murder? Yeah, these are the three names. Amma, Nico, Panar, and Kif. Okay. So it's not in here either.
Tu nița manja yuma lorda wata no sanastika.
Now we do have this Starport visa that we can... I'm going to do it anyway, because it's no good to the guy who's dead, so I might as well leave my options open and get it, you know, into an open one.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kina.
500 credits. Go on then. How do I know the visa will work?
Da hupa bo sakurata go jujutu yoki.
That's fair enough.
Yamba wa.
There you go.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liya wa.
Alright, couple of drinks.
Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Muliwrawa iberendia tia
So we now have an open Star Wars visa.
Utatiramata mandrakotu sa minarinkadin.
Also, the murder.
Tawancha morichiwa mufa.
Do you know him?
Da hupa bo
So you don't know him, so you wouldn't know they were arguing for fun. Do you know what happened?
Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Contichan.
Fair enough.
Ta cometak blaya giusti.
Loud sound outside.
Go beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara.
Nico was the first to go outside. Which one's Nico? Were you Nico? No, you're Panar. Where the hell's Nico? Not you. Not you. Yeah.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm. I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door.
Right, so that's cover out.
When I got
He
out,
says he went
I
out.
saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene.
Thank
We
you.
fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so we'll just check that. First one on the scene, which he, you know, that's true, he was, right outside the cantina by the trash heap. Might be a good idea to check out the crime scene. Gone the wrong way, haven't I? Oh well. I really like quests like this in games, you know, when they're nice and compact, you know, and it's just the order that you talk to people in. It's kind of nice. It's pretty intriguing. I like it. I like it when it's done well as well. Some games do it better than others. So just outside near the trash heap. Well, that could be this one, possibly. Could be this one. I mean, there's a commoner there, suspiciously hanging around. And there's this trash heap. What are you doing? Get off that!
I bet the scavengers on the destroyed planets are rich.
It's the trash heap. It's like, well, yeah. By a trash heap, okay. So it could be any of these. Right outside the cantina. So it could be any of these, really, couldn't it? Could be any of them. Probably not one far away, but I'm going to check them anyway, you know. You just got it. Maybe this droid knows something.
I am 1B.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe we've got a excuse now, because if he's out here all the time, he may have seen something.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
That's not why I did it for. Who do you work for?
1B8D was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B8D was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods?
No. It wouldn't really occur to us to ask the things for free, because the reason I did that was to see if I could, you know, if he was out here, if he saw anything. Oh! Ooh, right, well, yeah, that's a bit of a clue, isn't it? Maybe there's something else in the area. That's not dry, by the way, that is still shiny. Look at it. Shiny, shiny blood. It would also be, much, see, there's a broken droid! There's much, it'll be much darker than that as well, I think. Oh, what have we found, Diana? What have we found? The head is missing. Could be that a droid was sent to kill her by someone.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Maybe. Some dried blood and remains. The thing would clean that up, wouldn't you? Of a droid that probably worked in the cantina. Perhaps someone in the cantina. A few more information. We'll just run straight over the blood. Spread it everywhere. Love the music. Yes, what did you... let's go straight to the guy who was out there. Why didn't you mention a droid? I went the wrong way again.
Welcome back. My deck... found...
Broken servant droid.
That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
Why didn't you mention it before? What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Who was scavenging them?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Could have frozen her! Okay. Whose droids were they?
Good to see you again. What do you want to know?
I doubt this is...
Dagon Gent didn't do... Because...
Right, okay, yeah. He's just saying that he didn't do it. You... not Kif either. Well, someone in the cantina has no more, so let's talk to them all.
Tu needs the one more chiwa mufalo.
Okay, 7 droid.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu yo.
Behemoths.
Yata yamba wajia ke yukito tune. Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawanga kone.
Is it possible that the droid saw... If we can find the droid's head, could it, you know, record stuff in its retina?
Da one more chiwa mufalo wa ni
Yeah.
bobo wish yo kuna sita dorchun.
No.
Ichawa te crossi wish yo toda si.
Ah.
Krimba choku.
Okay. So if we find its head... Maybe you guys are taking pot shots at the droids.
This room is reserved off.
Better. Droid.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got his droid?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called
Yep.
1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
Ooh. Let's just check that out. All Scavenged droid parts wind up with 1B8D in the Western Square. He's a perfect fence because he's a simple droid that doesn't understand the concept of stolen property. So, yeah, because he's just told to buy parts for under the base cost. He doesn't ask where the parts come from, not in his programming. So, now that I've made him a little more helpful... I was on the right track with the droid, wasn't I?
Greetings, Master. Do
you have any parts from Behemoth's 7 droids?
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
Well, I'd like to buy them.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Yeah, I can manage that, you know.
Thank you for your business.
Kiff and the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
I know! What if you don't have 25 credits at this point in the game? I know it's unlikely. I know it's really, really unlikely you won't have 25 credits, but what if I just happened, in my last visit to the droid, happened to have spent all of these 18,450 credits, or at the time 75 credits, on stuff, and then I can't buy that part. What then, game? What then? It's unlikely, but it's possible. Let's have a look at it. Ooh. Where's this head? The head is in pretty good shape. That's helpful. Can be used by anyone, yeah. I think we'll save that for another video. Deciding who to give that to. Well, I might keep it, you know, until the very end. People could wait another couple of days, can't they?
Tu nita manta yumar lorda wata no samasika.
Murder.
The one
Yeah, this droid head.
da hupa bosa kurata.
Oh, you do it for free? That's good, yeah.
Hiata yamba wajia yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga.
Take a look at the last feed. Oh, nice. Okay, it's a video.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
It's not that helpful, is it?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Okay, so he came from the marketplace. That is something. Yeah.
Welcome back. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Oh, okay, let's.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here?
We have evidence to support Dagon didn't do it.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Yes! It's on YouTube and everything.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
Hello?
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
Huh. They weren't really fighting.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
I noticed the We only caught a glimpse of it, only like a second, but the killer was wearing a uniform just like these guys. Do you talk to anyone in the bar? Others can confirm they were just good. They were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's
Exactly.
absolutely true, mate. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it.
Oh, it's
a
bartender.
dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So was Nico. Why didn't he do it? It's very much like one of these. So other people, some scavengers were stripping a service droid there within a minute or two. But Dagon Ben was coming from inside. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Yeah, this one.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He kinda does, but yeah, we can't talk about that. Came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction. That is obviously. I'll continue the same droid. Yeah, this is the same thing. And they're all true, but this one's the most, sums it up the best.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I'm
I've
sure
seen
you're
it
just
myself,
jumping to
Major.
conclusions.
Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
I'm seeing that recording
The
again.
men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
He did. Well, you don't have to have an awareness test for that. But yeah, he particularly well that Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
No. It's as if they're trying to set him up, as if they want to dispose of him in some way that's... Well, see what he says. Can I meet with him? Well, no, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If
Probably.
you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yes.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Yeah, yes. He's there. Okay, right, you acknowledge that. That's good. I like that. How do you know Mandalore? Okay, straight to business. Why are you locked up?
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
Who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Well, that's true. How do you know Mandalore?
We go way back. Way before he became Mandalore. In my experience, Mandalorians always know about the doctors around. For some strange reason, they keep getting into scrapes. If you want to know more, ask him yourself.
Well, he's right there. Okay. But, place's mess looks like it's been looted. It's not that much of a mess, really, is it? But...
Yeah, it was. Although it looked pretty much like this to begin with.
I thought it'd be a little bit more... Yeah, but this is an operating room.
Little dirt never killed anyone. Well, a few people.
Yeah.
But they didn't pay too well, so they got what they deserve. I give my customers a menu of options. If they go for the deluxe, I'll clean up the place and put on a new smock. Otherwise, They knew the risks.
Don't call them patients, they're customers.
Patients, customers, idiotic hut spawn, call them what you like. Most doctors tell you that they get into the business to save lives. Most of them are flaming liars. At least I'll tell you the truth. I'm in it for the credits.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can
Like
respect
what?
that. You know, pretty straight up guy, good at what he does. You know, she can at least respect that if she doesn't like it. Right, so I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. What do you need to get in touch with?
Who's trying to kill the queen? I'm kind of curious about why they tried to kill this doctor as well, like how he's connected. Because I'm almost certain that the guards are behind it, but why?
Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaku has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get in touch with the Jedi Master, actually.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is.
And who do you think it is?
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
Alright, so can you do it?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Didn't you back it up to the cloud? What a noob. Who asked them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Don't think you know who I am. She's tough as yeah, whatever. So, next episode we are going to speak to Mandalore, and then we are going to go over there again, kick some ass, get these holodisks, and...
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet?
No.
I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without
I was saying next episode. So impatient. So, yeah, until then, thanks for watching. We solved the... Well, we haven't solved the murder, but we at least got him out. I guess the conclusion will come later. Until then, cheers very much for watching, and toodaloo.